gentlelady from Michigan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for being here today. I just want to clear up a couple things that I think is really important, because we talked a lot about changes to the process. You spoke earlier, you're going to make 8 changes to the process. I think that's part of the problem, is we spend all this time putting together processes, but unless we're willing to follow them, the processes are really irrelevant. So I guess my first question is, you admitted that it wasn't really the process that was the problem, it was you, correct?
I did not admit that.
Oh, okay, then I misheard, I apologize. So what error did you make, if any?
Well, first of all, I said that I didn't inform the president initially of my cancer diagnosis, and that was a mistake. In terms of the hospitalization, January 1st throughout, again, I was the patient. And so my expectation is that the organization informed the right agencies. That,
okay, so maybe I didn't understood it. So as long as you inform somebody other than your boss to let the boss know, that is acceptable.
You know, certainly informing the chief of staff, the White House, the National Security Advisor, I think they would immediately inform the president.
So yes, so it really wasn't your fault, it was the staff's fault. So you informed the staff made an error not to inform the president. I'm just trying to connect the dots.
No.
No, okay.
The president, my chief of staff informed the National Security Advisor on the 4th of January, and then that notification followed through to the president.
So in your opinion, you didn't make an error. It was the process that was the issue.
We didn't get this right. Again,
okay. I'm just trying to find where the blame lays.
Critical care at you know, from the 2nd to the 4th.
Okay, so it wasn't your fault. It was the staff's fault.
Well, I didn't have access to any kind of communications during that time.
You didn't have a phone, nothing.
No.
Okay, that's interesting. Maybe we should reform the processes at the hospital to allow phones in there. But okay. My question is, because it doesn't seem like we're taking a lot of accountability, which I thought I heard at the beginning, so my apologies to the American people for that. When you were a commander, would you accept the same behavior from your subordinates as you did? So let me play it out to this. You had an enlisted man, a soldier, person. They went in for treatment, and they didn't tell you, the commander. They told their, friend. That's cool, right? That's good. We can follow. That's good. You'd accept that. And there'd be no punishment. There'd be no ramifications from that person, correct?
Well, I don't know which part you're referring to.
I'm making a scenario. Your boss is the President of the United States. No different than an enlisted person. If you're the commander, you're in charge, you're that person, you're the enlisted person's boss. If the enlisted soldier did the exact same thing as you did, you'd accept, well, it's really not the enlisted person's fault, it's really their staff's fault. And really, it's not even their staff's fault, it's really the process fault. No, I think that there would be some level of ramification, consequence, or punishment. I'm seeming to not be able to connect those dots with you. It's just different.
Chair now recognizes